Hi guys, welcome to this video. Today, super excited to go through the Storm Hero Pack. I'm going to open up and look through the cards and then give you a brief overview of what I think just from looking at them. And then I will do a later gameplay video showing my first games, maybe against Rhino, and then see how she plays. So really excited because I also got this, and I also got Wolverine today. So I'm going to do videos for both. And Storm, I've heard, is excellent. The art is great, as you can see. And she comes with modular sets for extra scenarios and Nemesis, Callisto, and some other bits. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and leave some likes and comments. I'll get back to every comment if I can as soon as possible. And any subscribes would be greatly appreciated because we're trying to get the channel to over 250. I was hoping to get to that before the end of the year, but sickness and other things have got in the way a little bit. So if you want to help, please subscribe. Let's get this one open and see what she's like. So today, looking at Storm, quite excited to see what her deck is about as well, because I've heard she's really cool as well. As well as Wolverine, who I've also had a little look at in the last video. Storm is a very cool character with the weather power she's got and how she can do storm damage and electric and all sorts of different things. She can change pretty much any weather to what she wants. Her main cards, as I've just seen there, show she's only got 1 thwart and 1 defense, so not as strong as Wolverine, but I know she's got other things, weather control deck and stuff. And then we'll have a look at her card. This poster is really cool. It's a really nice picture they've chosen for this one. Great image. Oh, I didn't have a look there. At the bottom tells you about her leadership deck. So she begins with 1 of 4 weather supports in play. Summon a thunderstorm to increase everyone's attack, then play lightning strike to deal extra damage. Use her weather control ability to swap your weather support for hurricane to remove threat from a scheme, and gain retaliate 1 before the villain phase begins. With the leadership aspect, play to me my X-Men to put a powerful ally such as Havoc into play, then use Utopia's ability to read an X-Men character. Strengthen your team even further by playing the uncanny X-Men support. So she sounds like she's got some cool stuff as well. It's going to be hard to pick who to play when I play with the X-Men because they all are awesome. Particularly enjoying Colossus at the minute. Shadowcat is great. Cyclops is brilliant. Really enjoyed Cyclops. It's really hard to choose who to play as nowadays. We've got so many characters and so much that I want to play. So let's start having a look at Storm's cards. Says weather control action, swap your weather support and play with a weather support of your choice from the weather deck. Resolve the special ability on the support in play, limit once per round. So you're going to change it once per round. This is the weather deck. There's 4 cards. Clear Skies is permanent. Each character gains Stalwart and you draw a card. Special, it says. The Hurricane, permanent. Each character gains Retaliate 1. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. The Thunderstorm is permanent, so each character gets +1 attack. So her attack is already 2, so she'd have 3 attack. And you deal 2 damage to an enemy for the special. And permanent, each character gets -1 attack. Choose a non-elite minion until the end of the round. Treat that minion's text box as if it was blank. So you can kind of blank out someone's text box. I'm assuming you just shuffle these at random and then go through them randomly and have maybe 1 on top and 3 underneath. And then actual Storm's card, you've got Storm's Crown, an upgrade, gives a +1 thwart, and you can exhaust the crown to generate the printed resource on your weather support. So some of that, there's wild, aggression, electric, and science. So they've all got different things. Then you've got Storm's Cape. She gets +1 defense and gains the aerial trait. After you resolve the special ability on your weather support, exhaust Storm's Cape and you get to ready Storm again. So that seems like a really good upgrade. Aurora's Garden. Exhaust Aurora's Garden, heal 2 damage from your identity. So 2 damage healing from Storm is nice. I didn't even look at her other side thinking about it. She's only got 3 recovery on this side for Aurora Monroe. And for some reason the camera will not zoom in on that. It's being really weird. And it says Aurora Monroe begins the game with a weather deck. See insert. I feel Storm coming set up. Choose to support the weather deck and put it in play. So yeah, it's the other side. Then we've also got Weather Goddess. We've got 3 of these. Swap the weather support in play with the support of your choice from the weather deck. Resolve the special ability on the weather support in play. Also, you can choose which one you want, which is nice. 3 torrential rains. Remove 3 threat from among schemes in play. If Hurricane is in play, resolve its special ability. So you don't get the special ability unless you look at the cards. Lightning Bolt, you get 2 of these. Deal 8 damage to an enemy. If Thunderstorm is in play, resolve its special ability. So yeah, those special abilities don't just get done straight away. Flash Freeze. When the villain attacks you, the villain and each minion engaged with you gets -3 attack. While attacking you this phase, if Blizzard's in play, resolve its special ability. Yeah, okay. And Blast of Wind. Choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with that player. Resolve the special ability of the weather support. So any weather support. So she's got some great cards. She looks really cool, really interesting. And then you've got some leadership cards coming up with Havoc, who's got 3 health, 1 thwart, 2 attack. It says when Havoc attacks, discard the top card of the encounter deck for each boost icon discarded this way. He gets +1 attack for this attack and takes +1 consequential damage. So that could be great or also terrible. Could die quite quickly. You got Mirage, who's Danny Moonstar. After she enters play, choose an enemy whose scheme is less than Mirage's, thwart and stun that enemy. So that's nice. 2 damage. You got Gentle. Nesno Abidemi. Don't know who that is actually. I guess I should. Gentle takes +1 consequential damage after he attacks the villain. So if you attack the regular minions, you'll only take 1. If you attack the villain, you'll take 2. So he'll be able to get 6 damage, or if you're doing just minions, then he'll be able to do 9. Pixie, Megan Gwyn. She's got 1 thwart, 2 attack. But it says after you play Pixie from your hand, add an X-Men ally from your discard pile to your hand. So you can play her out because she's cheap to get another ally back from your discard and then play them out again, hopefully. Uncanny X-Men, you've got 3 of these. Play under anyone player's control. Each of your X-Men allies gets +1 hit point. If each of your characters has the X-Men trait, each of your X-Men allies costs 1 fewer resource to play. That is brilliant. That is really nice. A little bit like what you get in Cyclops' kind of decks, being able to boost up the heroes and give them extra HP and stuff. Any of the allies. Then you've got 3 leadership skills, maximum per player. When an ally makes a basic thwart or basic attack action, remove 1 leadership counter from here. There'll be 3 on each. And it says that ally gets +1 thwart and +1 attack for that action. Nice. You've got 3 To Me My X-Men cards. Only playable if you're an X-Men. Search the top 5 cards of your deck for an X-Men ally and put it into play. If that ally is still in play at the end of the phase, add it to your hand. So you can only play with them once, but you could get an ally out potentially. It's particularly useful if you've good with the cards and counting what's come out on that. Effective leadership, you've got 2 cards which are wild. It says when you play, spend this card to play an ally. That ally gets +1 thought and +1 attack until the end of the phase. End of that round, basically. In the basic cards, you've got Forge as an ally. After Forge enters play, search the deck and discard pile for an X-Men or X-Force support and add it to your hand and shuffle. You got the X-Jet support. Exhaust the X-Jet, generate 1 wild resource for a player whose identity has the X-Men trait. Great if you can get that out early and you get loads of wilds every round. Increases your options. Utopia. If your ally has X-Men trait, increase your ally limit by 1. So you can have 4 allies out. After an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Utopia to ready an X-Men character. So not only do you get an extra limit, you get to re-ready some characters. X-Men Mansion. Heal 1 damage from a mutant or X-Men character. Any player whose alter ego has the mutant trait may trigger this. And then you've got 3 upgrade cards for endurance. Play under any one player's control, you get +3 hit points. That could be incredible for Wolverine if he's got his upgrade for 4 as well. So you end up getting 17. And obviously extra HP is great. Storm's only got 10 HP herself. So she most probably needs extra stuff, yeah. You got your double energy, double science, double aggression card. And her obligation is that flip to alter ego form, you cannot change forms. And alter ego, exhaust Aurora Monroe to remove this from the game. So you don't really have any options there. I don't really know how you would deal with that if you were already exhausted. Hopefully you wouldn't be. Callisto is the Nemesis. 5 damage, 3 attack, quick strike. When a knife fight treachery is revealed, give Callisto a tough status card. So, and she's got leadership card with extra boosts things on there. Switchblade card, which gives her extra attack. Nice 2 knife fight treachery cards. So that's her main deck. And Storm looks incredibly good. So she looks really cool. And then you get some extra cards. You've got Hangar Bay 3 for your protection deck, which gives after an ally defends against an attack and is not defeated, exhaust this card and ready that ally. So that's quite a nice one. And then you've got the Shadow King encounter set. So he looks like he's got 6 health, 3 attack and 3 scheme. Strong, very strong. That's a lot of attack and a lot of scheme. And he's got things that give you extra encounter cards. You've got some attachments that give you some negatives. So it says treat attached ally as controlled minion with a blank text box. Attached minion scheme is equal to its printed thwart, and it does not take any consequential damage. Astral attack, when revealed, each controlled minion activates against you. If there are no controlled minions displayed, gets surge. So quite cool, bit of extra stuff added there to the deck. Overall, I think that Storm with her Storm deck looks really strong, really interesting. A really nice implementation of the idea of what Storm is and what she does as an X-Men character. I've not tried it yet, but this deck seems very strong. I'm not sure if it'll be anything like Doctor Strange strong, but potentially. It's always nice to have this extra deck that gives you stuff on top of what you're doing, especially getting like Stalwart and Retaliate and extra attack power. So these could really combine well together with Wolverine's deck and other decks to increase the synergy and the power for the whole team. Really excited to play her and try her out. I think she looks very, very strong. What are your thoughts on Storm? Let me know in the comments if you've tried her and if you've got any good strategies for her. Thanks for watching the video. See you on the next one.